It was the best situation for me, personally, football-wise. Then one of the biggest reasons were the fans. I mean, in terms of fan base compared to anyone else here, it was just overwhelming, at least for this morning. I had received maybe 150 mentions of some sort on Twitter just because they had thought I was going to come back. So that was part of it. And then the other one's just the direction of the organization. I think it was in better hands now than it was. In terms of where they're going with Wade and Kyle and now Coach O'Shea, so I'm intrigued to see what happens.
You sure you're going to come back to this weather?
I wasn't sure until I got here. The negative 40 degrees or negative 30 degrees that it is a little cooler than I remember it, but thankfully we don't play football in late December, so it works out for me.
How would you describe your NFL experience, Jason?
A learning experience.
Yeah.
I think every year that I played football is a learning experience. It was no different when I was here. So learning from some of the better coaches in the NFL that Coach Barkey and Coach Grian had learned from initially, Coach Marinelli, was a really good experience for me, and just, I guess, learning the little knickknacks of the NFL that I'd be able to apply here.
I imagine you go through kind of some emotions when coming back. Can you take us through that a little bit?
I have a lot of fond memories here. I mean, everything from the Eastern Final to the Grey Cup and all the times that things were going really well. And then my second year, things weren't going so well, but the locker room was still one that we kind of leaned on each other and played for the sake of playing football as opposed to just kind of mailing it in. So my teammates, the fans, which are always in the stands regardless of how poor we were playing at the time, I think that would be it.
Did you accept? No.
What about of coming back to the CFL after some time in the NFL?
I mean, if you had been anyone that I'd spoke to in the last year or so, you would know that it was something that I kind of felt fondly about. It was something that I wanted to do again just because I felt it was different. It was more personal here in the CFL than it was in the NFL. It was, I don't know, it was more of a connection to the fans, and that's more of, I guess, who I am in terms of being social and things like that. So it was good. It was emotional for me in terms of just seeing a lot of the same people that were here when I left, and just kind of looking forward to being able to have better relationships with them.
Did you examine other CFL spots?
There were other offers after I decided that I was not going back to the NFL, and like I said, I found that this was probably my best opportunity and more familiar for me.